Alrighty, so I took a trade this week. Monday and Tuesday I was on holiday, so I wasn't looking at the markets on Monday and Tuesday. Um, let's get into today's trade though, which was a little bit interesting. First, first things first, killer PPI news. This is pretty shocking, to say the least. So with this data coming out, it's more than likely that the Fed probably will hold rates. We have to see more. CPI didn't come out as hot. It came out Tuesday, I believe. Yes, look, CPI didn't come out as hot, but PPI did, and that took a toll on the markets, in the pre-market. Um, and all I can say is Trump will probably be looking to fire somebody. Um, is Jerome Powell doing the right thing by not cutting rates? Tariffs are inflationary, da da da, woo doo woo. So we could just see things in the economy start to break. Unemployment has been rising slowly. Um, and as you can see, PPI is now rising quite swiftly. So who knows what will happen? But coming to market open, I had these marked out. These are the data highs, and as you can see, price ran up, took them out. It was running a little bit slower on ES. As you can see, it took longer. 10:47 is when it finally took out those highs. Um, Compared to 10:30, so it was a behind, more than 15 minutes. So after it took out these highs, we see displacement lower. We see this fair value gap right here, getting filled. I got in right there, and I targeted these equal lows, and we have this imbalance. And on top of that, it is around the 50% level of consummate encroachment. So this was, just a very easy, very simple trade. Ran right to it. That was that trade. I didn't take any other trades for the day. That was pretty easy. And then I did take a trade on ES, which was a little bit impulsive. Um, as you can see, this trade right here, I knew like so these equal lows. If you look up here at this L and this number, so I'm hovering over the candle. As you can see, 469, and we come over to this candle, 469. So these are equal lows right here. Um, and I knew price was coming down. Also on NQ, I knew price was, potentially going to sweep out this, and I thought it could potentially take out these lows, if it wanted to. I wasn't betting on that for the day, but if it did, it did. Um, and price was moving viciously, so I actually dropped down to the 15-second chart to take this trade, which is very unusual and unlike me. But as you can see, so I see this consolidation and filling this fair value gap. I got in somewhere, within this consolidation. Stops right above. It's just gonna be a quick trade to these this equal lows, and as you can see, I ran straight to it. That was a pretty quick and easy trade. Also, it was in within the macro, the 1210 macro, so or actually it was just outside the macro. Let me stop capping. But yeah, right at 1210. Yeah, price took it out. So those are the two trades for today. This one was, in my opinion, definitely an A plus setup, low hanging fruit right here. And then ES, this is just more of a momentum play. I just knew that we wanted to take these out. It was just right there. Um, and as you can see, after it took those out, it stayed above it, and then price went higher, taking out these highs. And yeah, that thus was a trade for today. Um, I really don't know what the market has for us in the future. Uh, I'm thinking I'm not sure if we're gonna get the recession this year or next year, but recession is definitely still on my mind. We have PPI rising, unemployment starting to rise. just a whole bunch of things going on. Um, so yeah, rates are staying the same as of right now. There is projected cuts coming in September and I think October or something. I don't know. But yeah, earnings, in terms of earnings, we have Nvidia coming up at the end of the month, I believe it's the 27th. Yeah, so we still have Nvidia, and Nvidia is 8% of the SPY's like weight. So we'll see what Nvidia does, and as you know, Nvidia is starting to dominate. I would say, like, in terms of like the SPY weight it has. It could be very interesting to see if that would be a catalyst to start restart a market correction, or something of that sort. So we'll see. Oh yeah, my I did get out of my puts that I had. I got out right around here, so my stop was probably like I didn't take it, or I didn't take myself out to up here. Same with the QQQ. Uh, I got out, so I did lose some money. Full transparency on this. I can get rid of these actually now. Um, and yeah, so we'll see. When the market does decide to make a down move, I'll get back in. But I just hope everybody has a good day and stay safe trading.